Alright, hello, Professor. Alright, this is going to be Lab 1-B, and let's begin. So, we're going to be accessing the Windows 7 machine, and then we're going to be going into the system admin, typing in the password of train1ng $, and log in. Then we're probably going to be accessing the control panel for another purpose. Okay, so then we go into control panel. Alright, back to the instructions. Click start button following. Okay, yes, this is just accessing the control panel. Alright, so then we're gonna go to system by going to small icons. So, transfer to small icons, and then we're gonna go to system. The system window, notice Windows Edition processor memory, system type, close, computer. Okay, so this just gives us basic idea, information about the OS and as well as the computer, how much RAM it has, and so on and so forth. Its processing power, what kind it has. Close the window by clicking on the X corner. Okay, so we were just going to learn about the system. Okay. Alright, so the next part is going to be 1.2, System Control Panel. Oh, okay, so this is just accessing the control panel on Windows 8. So it's going to be doing the same process. Train 1ng $. And then we're going to go ahead. Alright, so this is just the login process 1 through 3. And then we're going to, another way of doing it on Windows 8 is just right-clicking on the Windows icon at the bottom left hand of your computer screen, and then clicking on the system button, right? So, or system tab. So then we go here, click on system. Gives us pretty much the exact same information. So it's just showing us how to do it on both Windows settings. Next thing to do is going to be accessing systeminfo.exe in Windows 7. Navigate to the Windows machine, click on the start button. Okay, so this is just okay, so CMD for command prompts. And then, alright, so now we're going to type in a few command prompts, that way we can get to the administrator exe. Or I actually have to make sure I ran that as administrator because I just opened that. So CMD, open as administrator. There we go. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Click right click on the command prompt, select run as administrator. Okay, yeah, so that's what we just did. When prompt for user access control, click yes to continue. Okay, did that. In the command prompt window, system type systeminfo.exe at the prompt and press the enter. Okay, so this is just entering in a command prompt. So then we're going to go to wrong machine. Alright, systeminfo.exe. Alright, so now it's just getting the information for us. Okay, let's take this to full screen. Alright, so that's okay. Oh, okay. Another way of getting it, I guess. View system information provided by utility. Okay. So just going through here, looking at it, looking at all the information provided. Okay. Next part. Once finished, click. Okay, so now we're just exiting the window. I assume this is just another way of showing us how to get system information, which it appears because it's showing us pretty much the exact same information across the board, with this one being slightly more information. All right. Access Windows 10 machine. Alright, so now I assume this is going to be showing how to do it for Windows 10. Once Windows 10 decides it wants to load. Don't know why Windows likes to do that. Windows 10 is viewers disconnect. Well, okay. Alright, good. We're in. No problems here. Windows 10 splash screen. Click anywhere or press any key to show the login prompt. Okay, so next thing we're going to be doing is logging in, and it's same password. Alright, let's go ahead and start that. So then we're gonna log into the system, train 1ng $sign by inputting the password, then clicking enter. Train 1ng $sign. Alright, there we go. And let that load. Okay, we're in the system. Next part. Alright, so part 4 is going to be right click on the start button located on the taskbar in the lower left corner of the screen. The power menu displays. Alright, so now we're going to do that. So we're going to right click on the Windows icon down here, and we're going to go to run. Okay, so what we did in Windows 7 we can also do in Windows 10 by typing in the same thing. So if we go ahead and type in cmd, then we do that, then we type in systeminfo.exe, we'll get the same information as we did. In a slightly different format, but for the most part, this is the same information from the Windows 7 variant. Probably because it's pretty much the same OS, just a few different updates and variations. Okay. Review the information provided by the utility. Okay. So name, system owner. Okay. Alrighty. So that's the information. Alright, Alright, so this is just showing us that we can access the same information by using the same processes on two different Windows variations. Leave Windows 7 machine open to continue. Sorry. Yeah, so we're just going to leave that open. Alright, so this is the next portion. So we're going to go into 3.1, accessing the MS Info utility. So we're going to do the same thing for as far as run goes. That way we can run a process or a executable. And then we're going to type in msinfo.exe. Not very creative, but okay. msinfo.exe. I typed that in properly. msinfo 32.exe. Okay. 32. Okay, here we go. Now, what's the next part? Okay, so system information Windows appears in the left-hand panel. Click on the plus sign next to each of the categories to see what type of information can be revealed using this utility. Okay, so by using this utility, we can, let's say we want to learn about hardware resources, we can do that. Click on the, if we just click on conflict sharing, we can see any information that's regarded here. If we want to look at our memory, we can see all that here. Any reports, I'm assuming. And then let's say ports. Let's say serial port. What do I want to know about that? Okay, so then I can get information from that on here. Okay. Okay, go back to system summary. All right. System summary. Inspect the information on the right hand side. That includes the model, system, processor. Okay, so so we can see system model. We can look for the processor, page, virtual index, processor, platform, PCR configuration, processor, PC configuration. No, where's the processor? Does it say? Yeah, it says we can look up the processor, right? Yeah, processor. Where's the processor? Okay, processor. I am blind. Alright, there we go. Right there. Apparently, it's reporting 2, but okay. Oh, yeah, same here in the same image. Okay, BIOS information, etc. Locate the processor type and record the information. Well, this is being recorded, but the processor type is right here, as can be seen. Intel R Xeon R CPU E5-2695 version 4 and runs at 2.10 gigahertz. Okay. Type display. Okay, so now we're gonna look for a display. Okay, yeah. So this is just showing you how to search for a specific thing. So if I type in display, this just shows me all the information regarding the display. I can find it through here, but this is just a simpler modem of doing so. Alrighty. Notice the search feature found. Yes, this is just showing us the search feature on this. Okay. So now we're into 3.2. Creating the saving port. Sorry, reports about system. Okay. If not already, open system information. Alright, that we already have that open anyway. Select the information for which you wish to create a report. You will use display. Okay. This would be useful for before updating the display adapter drivers. Okay. If a display is not selected from the previous task, click on the plus sign next to the components category and select display. This will put the display adapter information on the right panel. Okay, so let's do that. So let's go for display. Okay, perfect. Alright, click on File Export menu. Okay, so I'm going to click on this. Export. Alright, so then we're going to export that. Then we're going to put that in the Documents portion area of our computer. So, there. And let's call it display info. Alright, now that's doing that, and if we go into, I'm assuming if we go into our file system, we can just go there, and display info. Pretty much a mirrored copy of all this information. Okay. Okay, so we were actually supposed to put this in something called system info, so we can just fix that by adding a new folder called system info, and then just drag the file and put it in there. Problem solved. Alright, so after that's saved, yes, this is just showing us how we can look for that, as I have shown previously. It had a minor different idea of how to save it and where to place it, but aside from that, no problems. Okay, so the next part's going to be DirectX Diagnostic Tool. Okay, and then that's going to be the last portion of, well, sorry, second to last portion on the lab. There's a little bit more. Okay. So 4.1, and I'm going to have to leave you off here for the next portion of the video I'll submit. Alright, thank you.